What's up, everybody? We're S.A.D After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York. Your new favorite band. Check out our music.
Running through the streets, eating edibles. I'm feet below the concrete, feeling so high.
And check out us reacting to Eyes of the World by the legendary Grateful Dead. This is a live version, and we do know that the live versions of Grateful Dead songs are really the only versions that matter, apparently. So we're excited to check this out. If you guys don't know, this was a selection from a poll on our Patreon. All of our reactions are chosen by our patrons on Patreon, so if you like what we do here, you want to tell us what to react to and get bonus content from us, then go check us out at patreon.com/SADAfterDark. But until then, thumbs up if you like this video. There's already a lot going on here.
I'm into it. It almost sounds like Mercy Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye.
A little bit.
This lazy summer home, you ain't got time to call your soul a critic, no. Right outside the lazy gate of winter summer home, wondering where nut-thatch windows, wings a mile long, just carry the bird away. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. The heart has its beaches, its homeland and thoughts of its own. They now discover that you are the song that the morning brings. The heart has its seasons, its evenings and songs of its own.
I love these chords right here.
Yeah, his guitar tones are always kind of interesting. It sounds like nylon strings.
about those keys there.
Sometimes we live no particular way but our own. Sometimes we visit your country and live in your home. Sometimes we ride on your horses. Sometimes we walk alone. Sometimes the songs that we hear are just songs of our own. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. The heart has its beaches, its homeland and thoughts of its own. Wake now, discover that you are the soul that the morning brings. The heart has its seasons, its evenings and songs of its own.
I like that intro to the solo.
Man, it's so good.
You heard me.
There's like a little drum part.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because there's a lot of cliches about this band, but in the context of this song, I understand literally all of them.
Wow.
Because, so, I feel like I've always heard about the Grateful Dead. It's all about the live, the recordings, they're nothing, you can't listen to the recordings, you gotta listen to the live versions. But, like, listening to this, I'm like, I completely understand why someone would say that. Because, obviously, all of these people are all in the moment. They're all improvising.
Yeah.
And trying to redo this in a studio setting, it could never be like this.
No.
There's just no way.
Not at all. I want to offer a S.A.D sticker to whoever can tell me how many instruments are on the stage. You can either get us to mail. Yeah, let me know if it's S.A.D Black or S.A.D White, because we can give you S.A.D Black straight from S.A.D Studios, but then we can also give you S.A.D White straight from our spread shop.
Yes. But I also want to say that, what was the, I had something else about the cliches about this band I was saying. And then, so I always have a picture of the people, like the fans of this band, just being in the crowd, just be like this.
Uh-huh.
But like, I totally get it.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
I
totally get it. Like,
I was on a blanket, and I was like this in my mind.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. But it's just like, that's just, you know, that's like the image that you have of like, Deadheads, like the Grateful Dead fans. But it's like, I literally was that person, just here.
Yeah.
So like, I imagine myself being at this show, and I totally get it, because like, I'm trying to think of a way that doesn't to say this without sounding like too out there. But it's like, so you're at the show, right? And all of these musicians are existing in the moment, right? Because they're improvising, right? So they're living for the exact moment. There's no, what happened before doesn't matter. What happened in the future doesn't matter. It's just this moment right now, right?
Right.
For all of the musicians. So then if you're there as an audience member, it's the same thing for you. Especially if you're under a little influence of a little, you know, some substances. Like, this is all that exists in the world at this time. Like, nothing happened before this. Nothing's happening after this. This is the only moment right now. And you just completely lose yourself in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I 100% see it listening to this.
Oh, man. It's totally great. I really my favorite part was the saxophone, believe it or not. Because
I agree.
The saxophone kind of kept it contemporary.
I agree.
And then also did so many different ad-libs and stuff. There was like a little butterfly or something just floating all over the place.
Yeah.
What a well skilled saxophonist, okay? Saxy man or saxy lady, whoever you are.
Yeah.
That was great. And then at some points, the drums, I don't know if it's how the drummer was hitting the drums, but sometimes it sounded like a skin drum, like a little bit underneath. So I wasn't sure if he was just putting his hands to it, and then the sticks
and
after.
just changing the tone.
So because this can be a lot of instruments, or it can just be people just setting their instruments to different settings.
Right.
Because we heard the flute sound, and you were like, is that a synth? And I wasn't sure. But then at the end, in this exact spot, it turned to piano mode. So it was a piano. So I'm thinking
maybe.
it was a synth.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's possible, because it's like it was in the same spot when it was at the flute. And then it did something else in between the flute and piano sound. I forgot what it was, but it was all in the same spot.
Right.
So I don't know for sure, but that was great. The guitar did everything. That was dope, but saxophonist is my best.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Something about the tone of the saxophone, the way that it cuts through everything else, it really just adds like it's another dimension to the song.
Yeah.
But then there's one last cliche about this band that I wanted to mention. About the Deadheads, right? Mm-hmm. Like following them all around, all over the country, or all over wherever. When I was young, I used to hear about that. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy dedication. But here I am listening to this, and I'm trying to put myself in that mindset. And I'm like, I totally get why people do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because if this is your music, if this is the music that you really connect with, and you know that they're improvising all of this, you know that the next show is going to be completely different.
Yeah.
And you could see them every single date of their tour, and have a completely amazing and different time every single time.
Yeah. I guess being part of the Grateful Dead fold is like a total experience, right?
Yeah.
Because they got the artwork, and they got all the different improvisations, and then they got the music, you know, on top. Well, underneath all the improvisations.
Underneath, on top, in the middle.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just insane. Deadheads are awesome.
Hell yeah. Shout out to all the Deadheads out there. Shout out to the Grateful Dead. Shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. We appreciate you. Shout out to everyone on Patreon. You're helping to make these videos possible. And we love you. We're S.A.D After Dark. And we'll see you soon.